The second event of the 2019 F4 British Championship, certified by FIA, powered by Ford EcoBoost, took place at Donington Park. Louis Foster secured pole positions for races 1 and 3 and, after winning race 1, lined up 6 on the grid for race 2.
Second race of the weekend here at Donington Park, and some more great racing in prospect. For this, the partially reversed grid, Roberto Faria on pole, Alex Connor, welcome to the championship, young Alex. He's alongside, then it's Joe Turney and Bart Horsten on row 2. Josh Skelton, row 3, with race 1 winner, Louis Foster. Row 4, Carter Williams and then Zane Maloney. Sebastian Alvarez and Tommy Foster on row 5. Mariano Martinez and Rima Jafali on the 6th row of the grid. And Luke Browning, after a problematic day yesterday, completes the grid on row 7. Roberto Faria then in his first pole position. The lights are on. He's going to be a little bit nervous. There's a jump start there. I think that's Josh Skelton in the 43 who's out of position. He's still there. He's shaking his head a little bit, understandably so, but thankfully everybody is past. If he stalled, we might have a safety car or another start, but we're underway. So good start. Great news that Skelton's moving. Had a super race yesterday. We'll come back to that. But Faria made a good start, and coming up on the inside line is Joe Turney. Are we going to see the first rookie winner this year and the £5,000 prize that goes with it? They're all going to be after it for sure, but we've got the rookies up front here and fighting it out. But it's a super start by Faria with Turney in second position. Skelton is going to be a little way down and trying to close up on them, but Turney's going to have a go here for the lead. He's going to look on the inside line as they come down. Was Exhibition Straight, not sure if we've got a new name for that now. The exhibition's closed, but Turney, beg your pardon, they're coming through Coppix now. He's got his nose in front and round the outside line. This is brave stuff from Turney. Faria on the inside line. Turney for Collins in the mix, but now look at Bart Horsten coming up as well. Horsten through into second. There was contact. This is equally as frenetic as yesterday. And what a manoeuvre by Horsten. Is he going to be able to hang on here? Is he going to run wide? No, he's got the lead. What a sensational opening lap that was.
Look at that, round the outside
on the grid. Turney having a good go round the outside of Connor. Coming up into the mix as well is Carter Williams, who was outside the grid reversal, Carter Williams. So he has had a stonking first 2 laps.
Oh, there's a spinner further back.
There is a spinner, I think it's recovered, but Carter Williams, the third of the cars going through. Oh, he's off.
Yeah, it's Faria. He's I saw him up at the top of the screen have a big moment coming out of the first one down to Craners, and he was just sent into the wall there. So it looks like we'll get a safety car.
Wow. So there is the young Brazilian, sadly out of it, started on pole position. It's a good thing in many respects, of course, having the reverse grid.
Let's see what happened here as they come down into Craners. Sure, yeah, there's contact there with Browning.
Yeah.
Browning, and that's a big impact there. They're going to have to fix that tyre wall. It's ripped off the rear wing, damaged the gearbox and also the rear suspension. So, yeah, the boys at Ford are going to have to work hard to get that fixed. But you can see Browning had a little bit of a moment coming through turn 1. He's gone round the outside. He's got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
They've made contact, and it's just sent him into the wall. We've got a red flag now.
Imagine what that would have been like in the days before the tyre barriers. That would have been even more nasty. But as you can see, the youngster is out. He's okay, but sadly the race being brought to a stop. Bart Horsten with the job to do from the restart here with his teammate Alex Connor alongside. Lights go out and we're racing at Donington Park for round 5 of the championship. Horsten gets away well. Connor's going to have a look down the inside line. We've got Turney in the mix as well, trying to come through. But look at that, Carter Williams makes a super start and he's up into second place.
Yeah, that was a superb start from Carter Williams. You can see Connor there was just weaving a little bit to try and get the position, but Joe Turney's now in 4th all over the back of Connor, but Carter Williams just took the normal racing line and threw it round the outside up to P2.
But the battle on for the lead. Carter Williams has got speed and he's going to go into the lead ahead of Bart Horsten. Superb stuff from the JHR runner, and now we've seen both JHR runners lead Formula 4 races this weekend. But Carter Williams there, Horsten's having a go and is going to want to get back to him. We've already seen Horsten's overtaking capabilities in the first part of the race. He won't let this lie, and he's coming back. He looks at the outside line. Williams takes a wide run here,
and is in lead position, but also look, because we've got Joe Turney in the mix in third place. This race could go absolutely any way.
Exactly, Turney definitely got a good run out. Come on, look at Horsten down the inside of Carter Williams.
Great move.
What a late lunge. I didn't see that one coming, but you can see Williams went to the outside to take the line.
And now
Turney's there now, got the run up to Coppice. He's going to get P2. From Williams leading this lap, he's now in third.
As Alvarez trying to go. Louis Foster, fastest lap of the race from fourth place, trying to close down on the podium runners at the front. Still Bart
contact with Maloney.
There was contact there, and that sends Tommy Foster off onto the gravel. Is the car damaged from the contact as well, though? He's holding it well at the moment.
I don't think it was. I think he just lifted him up as he braked into the old hairpin, and obviously there's nothing that Foster could have done there. So, yeah, it was a little bit, and that's allowed Skelton and Browning there to be all over the back of Maloney. So this is turning into another great battle.
Yeah, Martin is keeping a watching brief at the back of it as well after causing that safety car. He's delighted to be back in the race.
Someone's in the gravel. If we look further back, it's Carter Williams in the gravel.
It is Carter Williams. That is a good spot there, Phil. So Carter out of it. So that means now that we've got Louis Foster into a podium position. But look at this battle. Alvarez again touches the gravel. He's making a habit of that, isn't he? But he's just trying to get past Alex Connor at the moment. Now he's got his mirrors full of Zane Maloney, the Carlin man, who's getting a good run, has had an impressive run out of the chicane. Down the straight, he's got his nose in front now, but Alvarez will go on the inside line into Redgate to reclaim that. Might have to watch for wave yellows. Where was Williams off?
He was off at Coppice, so coming onto the back straight, which is the second to last corner, is where he's stuck in the gravel, so we're definitely going to be seeing yellows.
We're going to get a red flag. I'm suggesting with 3 minutes on the clock, it's going to be red and checker. And that's because of Carter Williams' car, which is stranded, as you said, up at Coppice.
Yeah.
We'll look for the checker as well. But I think that's going to be a checkered flag as well, because we've had, with the first part, plenty of action. But
what a win for Horsten.
Yeah. And he'll be disappointed that it didn't go right the way to the checker for the full distance. But he did the hard work, didn't he?
He did.
There's nothing to take away from him, is there?
Yeah.
Here's how they finished, though, in round 5 of the F4 British Championship here at Donington Park. Bart Horsten, the winner from Joe Turney. Louis Foster is third from Alex Connor and Sebastian Alvarez. Zane Maloney in 6th from Josh Skelton and Mariano Martinez. Then Luke Browning in 9th. Rima Jafali in the points, completing the top 10. 11th went to Tommy Foster. Problems, sadly, for Carter Williams, who caused the red flag, and Roberto Faria in part 1 of the race. For round 6, Louis Foster on pole and his arch championship rival Sebastian Alvarez alongside. Luke Browning on row 2 with Tommy Foster. Newcomer Alex Connor alongside Josh Skelton. Row 4, Zane Maloney and Joe Turney. Then it's Carter Williams and Bart Horsten. Roberto Faria and Rima Jafali on row 6. The grid completed by Mariano Martinez. Lights are on, out go the lights, trying to watch the whole field here. Browning gets away quickly from row 2, he's having a look, but Alvarez gets away well from the outside line. He's going to try and squeeze past Louis Foster, but look at Luke Browning round the outside. Foster's down to third, Browning's challenging for the lead, but went out maybe a little bit too wide. Is he going to hang on to second? Foster is looking up the inside line. These two protagonists from the Junior Championship in years gone by side once again, and it's Foster, I think, that's managed to just get the better of that. He wants to try and get on terms here with Alvarez, who, as we know, is his arch championship rival at the moment. We can't write off Browning. They're side by side behind as well, with Josh Skelton, I think, in the mix there for this 20-minute race. And it's going to be a big sort out in these early stages for sure. Keep your eyes on Joe Turney as well, the blue Carlin car with the yellow background number, expecting him to make progress. At great pace in the second race of the meeting earlier on this morning, but a quick start and a frenetic start as well, and it's still frenetic there with Tommy Bart Horsten in the 50, the race 2 winner. He's got a little bit of wing damage.
Yeah, he has. He's got a bit of damage there as he's coming down the back straight there, but he's going to try and keep turning behind him. We just say, oh, you can see Tommy Foster have a big off. Oh, it's a huge one. He's whipped that whole side of the car off there by hitting that very soft barrier, but unfortunately, in a single seater, you hit anything like that, you can have a big one. But yeah, that's definitely going to be, I think, a safety car. Yeah, Alvarez obviously made a great start with his teammate in second, but what a shame for Tommy Foster. He was looking very racy then as he came through the chicane. Safety car is being deployed now. So
Foster grabs the fastest lap back off of Horsten in his attempt to try and catch and pass Alvarez, who's out front. cracking battle for the lead. Skelton could still come into the mix with this one, but Foster's having another look, comes offline, has a look there, goes to the other side. Well, for sure, Alvarez knows that he's there, looks at the inside line as they go through Schwantz, outside into McLean. He's trying to do it. Can he hold on to it? He's there. They touch. How they didn't tangle there, I don't know, but Foster's got his nose in front, up into Coppice, head to hill, and Alvarez doesn't want any of it. And now Skelton's coming through. Skelton up into P2. Foster's got to chop across to get back in front of Luke Browning. What a piece of racing.
Absolutely brilliant driving from all of these guys. And Skelton's now going for the lead. He's going to try and go down the inside. Alvarez has it covered. Are they going to make contact? No, they're not. Again, brilliant driving. They run a little bit wide as they go through the chicane. They touch the gravel. Browning's in fourth now. He's now going to be in the slipstream to try and get the run. He's going alongside Skelton. Louis Foster is back into second place, and now Turney's in this race.
Second, third and fourth have got to be careful not to get embroiled, because that will allow Alvarez to get clear, and he's starting to do that. Half a second at the end of that lap. So it's Alvarez from Foster as they cross the line.
Turney up to third place now. Great move from him into turn one. Now he's going to try and chase down the double R boys, but like you said, Alvarez has got away. Browning down the inside of Skelton.
Turney, fastest lap. Well, you said he was the man to watch at the start of the race. Very well called, Phil Glew, and he's on an absolute mission trying to get up onto the podium. What an F4 race we're seeing again. Yeah, this is why people are coming from all over the globe to race in this competition. It's the Mexican driver, though, at the moment, up ahead of the young Brit, the Hampshire-based driver, looking forward to home territory. But look at Joe Turney, another English driver in the mix as well. He's all over the back of Foster. There's a gap. Turney's going through on the inside line, and Alvarez goes wide, and Turney's going to go for the lead. Turney's through.
Turney just was going for that move on Louis Foster. Managed to get up to second, but then he got a double whammy when Louis ran a bit wide. Now Turney's leading the race.
And that's from 8th position on the grid, and this isn't a reverse grid race, so Turney has earned this one. He go in. Foster now challenging for what is now second place. Side by side, he's got back from Alvarez. He's down to third, so Alvarez leads the race for most of it, and then gets dumped. One little mistake, and Turney read that so well. Back with the leaders. Turney is there. Could be our first rookie winner this year. We reckon this is the penultimate lap that they're on with 45 seconds to go. Faria goes over the gravel, keep it out of the tyres.
Yeah. Phew. He did. Look at this now, you've got Louis Foster down the inside.
Louis Foster's got the lead. He went down to the inside into the chicane. Foster back in front, but watch Turney. We've got 29 seconds on the clock, onto the last lap, and Turney is going to have another go. We've still got Alvarez. We've still got...
Contact!
Oh no!
What a shame!
Off goes Turney. That is such a shame that the race for Turney ends that way. That was a brilliant drive up to that point.
Inside. Look at that, perfect, timed it perfectly on the brakes. Turney didn't do anything silly, he just managed to tuck it in behind him. You can see he's already behind him. Oh, look at that, just clipped his rear left, broke his suspension and his front wing and stuck in the gravel.
And Louis Foster is going to bag a third race win of the season at our second event of the year. Foster, the Hampshire man, heading to home tarmac, takes the checkered flag to win round 6 of the championship. Here's the result. Louis Foster takes a third win of the season. A double R1-2, Sebastian Alvarez, his teammate, in second. Luke Browning third from Josh Skelton and Alex Connor. Zane Maloney sixth from Carter Williams and Bart Horsten. Mariano Martinez in 9th place, and then Roberto Faria completing the points finishers in 10th. Rima Jafali comes home in 11th. Sandy retirements for Turney and Tommy Foster. So after 6 races, championship table looks like this. Louis Foster 17 points clear of Sebastian Alvarez. Then Luke Browning and Bart Horsten. Zane Maloney top rookie, with Joe Turney next up from Josh Skelton and Carter Williams. Alex Connor in 9th. Tommy Foster completing your top 10.